it's been a part of my life ever since I was 3 years old. That's when I actually started playing drums in the church. And growing up in a small family church, it allowed me to have a lot more opportunities than other kids my age, only because our church was small. So when I would play the drums, I was like one of the only ones. So I didn't have anyone to really teach me, or I didn't have anyone to really shove me off the drums and say, hey, get off, let an older person do it. It was just one of those things where I was taught by my uncle in the beginning, and then it's just something that took on even now, where I still play the drums at church. And it's funny because I was doing it just for the pure enjoyment. But when cats started asking me, yo, can I get a tape of your beats or whatever? To me, it was like, really, you are that interested in my music to where it's like you want a tape, you want to freestyle over my tracks. I don't have to beat on the table, or I don't have to beatbox with my mouth anymore. So I think my junior year of high school was the point when I realized I want to do this and I want to go hard with it. The most I like about producing, like I said before, the creative process, not knowing what your next move is going to be. It's like playing a gamble with the music. It's like, okay, I got my drum loop, so now what do I do next? Do I make the bass line, or what should the bass line be? So a lot of times everything's on the fly. It's like I'm freestyling the track. When you start from scratch, it's not so predictable. I actually enjoy the creating process of making music. So however I'm feeling at the time, I can execute right on the spot. I can, if I'm feeling mad, I can make a beat that expresses how I feel that day or that moment. So I prefer making beats from scratch as opposed to sampling. Even though I think sampling is dope, that's just what I prefer. I think one of the things that people forget about a track is the groove. Because a lot of times when you're in the club, or if you're in the car and you just listen to a drum track, if you can nod your head, or whatever on the beat, like if you can nod your head right on the beat, or if you can nod on the ups, then that's when you know you got a good groove in the track. Learn your craft, perfect each day what you do, and stay organized, and always be business minded in everything you do. Like follow up. Anytime you get an opportunity, be ready for it.